I do want to shout out, and I made a note of this. I want to shout out Joe Shimoda being super racy with Deegan.
Yep.
That was super cool. Again, I did not have Joe Shimoda being that type of rider this year. Anaheim 1 surprised me. Rides like this surprised me. So I think I need to elevate that guy in where I place him on the track.
Shout out Joshy.
Thought Beaumaire had it, but man, the Deegan thing. Coming off the track, did you see them kind of squabbling up a little bit and Deegan kind of smack him?
Yeah, did Deegan go up to him and start that?
I don't remember what it was, but honestly, it annoys me so much because I'm not a violent guy. I love everybody at the track. Like I'm all for that. But I'm so sick of riders being like, if you're that pissed off to go say something and like put your finger in his face, like, dude, like run a fade, dude. Like see some boxing. I'm so that's why I love Weston, dude. Enough was enough, and he was like, I'm so sick of I'm just gonna talk to this guy and put my finger in his face and like blah blah blah. Like, dude, if anybody was like, hey David, I'm angry at you and I want to yell at you and say whatever, it'd be like, cool. Are we gonna throw hands? No, then I'm not sitting here listening to you whine. Like I
was so curious when I was watching that. Like, I was like, what are they saying? Because none of it's gonna make any sense. But that's how
for sure. Yeah,
that's how those things go. People are heightened, and also they're young. So you have heightened people.
I totally get it, but like if you have enough gall to come up and like want to like throw out like threats and get in my face or whatever, I'm like, unless you're gonna throw hands and we're gonna squabble on camera, I don't have to listen to this. At that point you're just whining. Like my kid does that. Like I'm not gonna listen to you. Are we doing hands? No,
there's no point. Yeah, there's completely completely no point either.
There really isn't.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're gonna get into let's go. Your boy's got some deep seated anger. I got daddy issues. Let's go. However, if not, then I'm not gonna be there. I'm gonna go back to the ring.
Yeah, but because even then though, my mindset is sort of like, even if you were to ever get in a physical fight with somebody, what is even the point? Unless it were to the death, that makes more sense, Oh,
jeez, Julius Caesar. All right, dude.
Well, because then it
unless it's to the death for my enjoyment,
then it would make more sense because it's like, okay, well, that person would be gone.
I mean, if they want to kill each other in hand combat,
but if you're just fighting and it's not a fight to the death, then eventually. Or a referee, or okay, maybe it doesn't have to be a fight to the death. Maybe it just has to be a refereed officiated fight. So where there's a clear winner and loser at the end.
This guy loves Game of Thrones.
If it's just getting into a fight to just not have somebody say you won or lost at the end, then what are you getting into it for? And in that situation, it's like you can't do anything anyways because you'd be if a real fight. Yeah. What ended up happening with Weston? He didn't get as in trouble as I would have thought, to be quite honest.
I think he had to sit out like a race or something, he got
probably fined,
a fine. It wasn't just like which Weston, like I love the dude because it's what's crazy is Weston's really cool and really nice.
Oh yeah,
like he's got this big like bad, like it's in him for sure. But like if you're a cool dude to Weston, he is such a nice dude. He's super cool. But yeah, it wasn't like I threw him up over the head, or I just even we just rolled on top of each other or whatever that was earlier in Supercross this season. He was like, I'm gonna load up and I'm gonna throw in some rights, maybe a left and another right. And he held him in place so that he could keep landing those shots. So that's gonna live in infamy, dude. That Weston is gonna be a legend forever because of that.
If you guys enjoyed this podcast clip and you want to listen to full episodes, you can do so on Spotify and Apple Music. If you want to send in your own video submission, you can join us in the Moto Academy family inside of the Moto Academy app by just going to themotoacademy.com. That's also where you can sign up for a class. Okay, guys, see you next episode.